Cthulhu Jack.
I needed a heavy palate cleanser after Madam Web, so I hopped in my 1961 Dodge D100 and sped out to the Mojave Desert for some go-go dancing, fast cars, and even faster girls.
Pop the top before you blow your own. Don't you get enough of that at the joint? There's an audience here. I'll give you heaps of this.
In Russ Meyer's Faster Pussycat Kill Kill from 1965.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Listening to this opening narration under the smooth, simple jazz
be your secretary, your doctor's receptionist,
that bursts into the hip theme song, you're in for a wild ride. These three ladies, you never want to cross. Legendary Tura Satana plays VARLA,
All right, knock it off. I've seen better fights on a late show.
who's the main brains and muscle behind this slippery trio. Gloria Williams plays the blonde bombshell, Billy, who's groovier than smooth silk and swings those hips like a hypnotic pendulum anytime she can. The most understated but solid character to round these pussycats out is HAJI, played by Rosie, who has really grown on me over the years while watching this flick over and over again. Her and VARLA seem to have an unspoken romantic relationship between them,
Easy, baby, you're almost a fire hazard.
which sometimes becomes awkward for her in her struggle with jealousy. Just a side note, Rosie's character had no idea she was supposed to have a romantic relationship with VARLA's character. Out of the three of them, Rosie is also the one who wants to cut and run.
So why don't we get the hell out of here before she does? Before the old man blows the whistle, huh?
Knowing full well this ain't gonna end well.
I'll take my chances with the gas.
So let's peel out and hop to it.
Blow it already.
VARLA, Billy, and Rosie are go-go dancers by night and freewheelers during the day. They tear over the Mojave Flats while verbally sparring with one another that becomes more of a treat than you know.
I got it all warmed up for you. Go ahead, this sponge. Soak it up. I'm gonna love squeezing you out.
When Tommy and Linda show up for some quick timing trials with his 1963 MGB Roadster, Tommy gets in over his head by beating VARLA in a friendly rally. Being a bit of a poor sport, she derails him. Eventually, they scuffle over the three Vipers soliciting Linda for Tommy's watch. Tommy's neck is broken by VARLA. They stash the stiff in the back of their cars and kidnap Linda, rolling into a local gas pump with a lecherous attendant, who VARLA rightfully puts in his place.
Besides interest, you know, that's what I believe in. Seeing America first.
You won't find it down there, Columbus.
She learns that the old man, played by Stuart Lancaster from both Edward Scissorhands and Batman Returns fame, won a lawsuit after his spine was busted up via a train accident, supposedly hiding this large financial settlement somewhere on his property. While all this is happening, Billy grows the hots for the son, credited as, quote, the vegetable.
What a hunk of stuff.
Hey, he's a big one, ain't he? Got muscles all the way to his ears. They call him the vegetable. He's kind of a nut.
VARLA and Rosie scheme on shaking down the old man for the dough, hauling a drugged, weary Linda along, who eventually escapes multiple times, but is always returned.
But I just escaped from here.
The four gals, the old man, the vegetable, and the elder son, Kirk, have a colorful lunch ending with Billy getting whacked by VARLA for a snide comment. VARLA rolls in the hay with Kirk to woo him for his perverted father's loot. This doesn't go well for anyone as the heat in the desert rises and so does VARLA's temper. Let's just say, poor Linda had to do a hell of a lot of running in this flick, on top of being brutalized from VARLA to the old man who had his own nefarious ideas of what to do with her. Faster Pussycat Kill Kill is a sharp-talking exploitation film that has deep social and personal undertones which I can't even mention half without getting nicked here. The cinematographer Walter Shank's work is highly dynamic and almost comic book-like. Russ Meyers has him photographing the ladies from lower angles or Dutch angles which gives them more power, while shooting the men from equal or slightly higher angles looking down on them. It's these subtle things that speak miles without blabbing verbally about it. So if you like wild women, groovy tunes, sports cars, and something completely off the beaten path from your typical watch fare, then I leave you with VARLA and the Pussycats to enjoy. Until next time.
Go get her. So I gotta get the wet because Lady Godiva wants to swim?
Love is for Lovecraft this February, 25% off store-wide at our Etsy shop. 158 5-star reviews with 440 sales and counting. So click links below to be notified. Many thanks for the support, and Hail Cthulhu!